rules. We all have security blankets, and I've made arrangements to acquiesce to those security blankets. My security blanket, by the way, is my red cup. As much as some of the older people would like to know what's in that red cup, it's just soda. Always has been. But it gives me that peace between me and you that makes me feel comfortable. You have another security blanket. It's that hat. So I've given in. You guys have heard me before. I believe when we take pictures, we should not have hats on. I believe I should see your face. So I've made arrangements with the photographer that we will take the one you want with your hat on. And then we'll take the one I want without your hat. Is that a fair deal? Can we agree to that? One with a hat on, one without a hat. You agree? Okay. It's all about security, man. But it's a great time to get this started. We've had a great year. We've been moving forward and building stronger along the way. This is more than just a celebration of champions. And before we hand out awards, which we're all anxious to see, I want to recognize a few people who make this whole rocky ridge high atop Graniteville possible. First, our track officials, those folks that keep us moving, keep us going. These are the people who keep the races safe, fair, and fun. If you guys could come up when I call off your names, we'd love for you to do so. You guys hold your applause along the way. I'd like to see Tanya Cheney. Tanya, could you come up front? Chase Eastman, Aiden Cushman. Chase, Aiden. Kevin Heber. Kevin. Mike Pelkey and Todd Stratton. I know they're not here, but we should recognize them. Ben Emerson, Jacob Ott. You don't have to take the hat off till we take pictures. Sarah and Kelly from the concession stand, thank you for the French fries. John Raper. John?
Yeah, I ain't coming down. I'm going to stay right here.
Cecil Royer. We know that, but we'd like you to come up anyway. Okay. Nathan Royer and Billy Jarvis. And Brandon Emerson. And Jeff Blow. Jeff Blow. I'm going to tell you something. We're taking your friggin' microphone away from you. Okay? There's no more walkie-talkie from you. Not with us, and I'll miss somebody. Keith Blow, Karen Blow, obviously Mike Pelkey, Todd Stratton, and a few others. But without this folks, this group of people pushing, charging, and working, we would not have Rocky Ridge. So thank you all for everything you've done, and now it's yours. Thank you, guys. I'd also like to recognize a few other folks, our sponsors, because without sponsors, none of this would happen. And a big thank you to our sponsors. If you wouldn't mind, just stand at your tables. Guys Repair, Guy, thank you. Get up, he's telling her. You can't get away with that. Blue and Repair out of Graniteville, Blue and. L. Brown and Sons out of Barre. The Twinfield Snow Travelers. Cheney Motorsports. Memorial Valley Ford. McGee Auto Group. Trail Break. And Harry and Lloyd's. Thank you guys for everything you do. You know, you operators, you drivers from the construction. Who's here from Allstate? Allstate Asphalt Construction Group. I know you're here. There's a black truck right in front of the door. No? Downstairs already prior to noon? I'm from the construction background, so I tend to look at operating, not driving. Your support keeps this track alive and thriving for supporters, and I thank you. You guys driving, you young people driving, you got to remember 90% of those that are successful in this world today were people who had little or nothing when they started. But they were pushed by family, friends, and partnerships. If you can do nothing more than create partnerships with those people that support you today, tomorrow, whenever, you should be doing it. And then a special salute to our racers and their families, because they're the heartbeat of Rocky Ridge. The racers and their families. Every lap, every race, every cheer from the sidelines happens because of your passion and your commitment. You've braved rain delays, thunderstorms, and 1 or 2 floods, asphalt challenges, and long weekends, all for the love of racing, the friendship and family that it brings. Your support doesn't just keep the wheels turning, it builds our community where sportsmanship and fun thrive. So today, as we celebrate champions, we celebrate you and your support, the families who make this sport possible, and the racers who give it their all. You are the champions behind the champions, and thank you all very much. I keep talking about what a great season, Rocky Ridge, high atop Graniteville. And I just want to say what a season we had, what a season I experienced sitting up there watching you all. We had cart counts that rose by 20% with new racers, new drivers. That was unbelievable and unheard of across the racing community. And growth is happening in Graniteville. We had fair enforcement, fair rule enforcement, and great sportsmanship on display every single Wednesday. And despite rain interruptions and asphalt issues, we kept racing strong. Our youngest drivers showed incredible improvement, and future stars are in the making right there in Graniteville. So as you look around the room, you're racing with friends who will be part of your journey, part of your trip in future years. Looking ahead, as we start to look ahead, what does tomorrow hold? What does the next phase of the race look like? I would like to introduce our race director, Brandon Emerson. I know you didn't practice for this, so I gave you a few words. Yeah.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for all being here today. As a track official and race director, I get to see firsthand what makes this kart track such a special place. It's not just the racing, it's not just the racing, it's the people, the passion, the sport that came together to make every event possible. First, I want to thank our sponsors. Your commitment goes far beyond logos and banners. Your support helps us maintain the track, provide safe and competitive racing, and create opportunities for drivers of all ages and skill levels. Without you, none of this would happen. Thank you for believing in this sport and investing in this community. I'd also like to personally thank Cecil for giving my boy a kart to race this season. I appreciate that a lot. I also want to extend a thank you to the track owner, Jeff and Karen Blow. Your dedication and hard work and vision is what keeps this place alive. You've created an environment where families can spend their Wednesday nights together, where young racers can choose big dreams, and where all of us officials, volunteers, and fans can enjoy the sport we love. Thank you for giving us a home for karting and the continually pushing to help make it all possible. To the racers and families, thank you for your enthusiasm and respect you show us officials. We're here to keep things fair, safe, and fun, and your cooperation means everything. I'm proud to serve as a race director, and I'm proud to be a part of this racing community, and I look forward to seeing everybody next race season.
Now, before we move forward into awards, I want to hear from the people who make Rocky Ridge possible, the owners and promoters. And Karen's not able to be with us today, which means we'll have to have a hook and pull Jeff off stage. But their vision and dedication keep this track running and growing year after year. Jeff, please share a few words about the season that's ahead and what's ahead for 2026.
Do I have to read or can I ad-lib?
You can ad-lib.
That's what I do best, generally. So, 2025 is behind us, 2026 ahead of us. I think we got a race director that's going to lead us nicely into the 2026 and 2027 season. It is great to see so many people here celebrating the closure of our 2025 season. However, why are we here? And how did we get here? Well, as I look around the room, there is a few that are here today that were there in the beginning. Brandon Tessier, one in particular. Kevin Hebert, I think, was near the beginning.
Come on, you want to stand up, Brandon?
What's that?
I don't know.
Well, I don't need you to wave. I know who you are.
Nobody else knows where we are. Close to the bar.
But why do we do this? And what is our track? All too often during drivers' meeting, everybody has heard me say over and over and over again that we are an entry-level racetrack. And as Tanya and Sean and Owen and I sat here earlier today, it helped me remember that that's exactly what we are. Entry-level racing where kids of 3, 4, 5, 6-year-olds can come and learn how to steer a steering wheel, how to gas and brake on the pedals and drive around a racetrack. I have had challenges over the years of parents who come to us and they're, oh, you need to enforce this rule a little more, you need to be a little more strict on that. And admittedly, I'm a little lax on certain things. However, I always come back to entry-level racing. It's where kids learn the value of a sport that they can have fun with and enjoy meeting competitors that they're going to grow up with. I'm going to look at Owen as a good example. Started with us when he was, I think, 7. And how old are you today, Owen? 19. Golly, where's all that time go? And all the years that he raced with us, he learned how to race clean and patient. And because he learned how to race clean and patient from the coaching of his parents, and maybe a lecture or two from a track official every now and again if he did something wrong, car owners that own stock cars have found their way to Owen to offer him an opportunity to advance his career by racing in stock cars. So he spent the last couple of summers racing stock cars. And there's things ahead of him that are going to be productive for him as owners watch him race and race respectfully, cleanly, and bring a car home in one piece at the end of every event. It's the racer who is a lot more aggressive, that beats the heck out of their car and pounds everybody else's car at the end of the day and goes home with it in a bucket and spends hours working on it, getting it ready for the next event. Those are the people that have less opportunity to be advanced into a stock car paid for by somebody else. Because if I'm a car owner and I'm looking for a driver, I'm going to look for somebody who is going to be respectful and take care of the equipment and the investment that I make as a car owner. So racers and parents, as your youngsters are advancing through their karting career, remember that sitting up on the bank or parked on the backstretch in the comfort of their car, watching one of our events, there might be car owners from Thunder Road or from White Mountains or other venues that may be watching your racers to see how they treat their equipment, how they race with other people. Generating a foundation of respect for other racers and the equipment you're driving is what will carry you to a greater opportunity for racing in the future. So, young drivers, remember that as you're going into the 2026 season. I'm not suggesting we had a rough season. For the most part, we had a really fun time. And it's not all about everything that happens on the racetrack. Sometimes it's the memories that you have socializing prior to, during, or even after an event. There's sometimes I leave the track rather late because there's some people that like to stand around and enjoy a beverage or two. But if you're standing 30, 40 feet away, you can hear them sharing some of the stories of the events that took place on the racetrack, and some of them are rather entertaining. So I'm going to turn the mic back over to Richard, but thank you all.
Thank you, Jim. Everything you do to make Rocky Ridge a place where racing dreams begin. Thank you. And thank Karen very much. Now it's that moment we've all been waiting for. I want to remind you of our deal. One picture with hats, one picture without. You got it? Okay. Jackets today will be presented by Jeff. Medals presented by Tanya. And we have t-shirts for our youngest drivers. Am I correct? After the awards, so please don't run out, but after the awards, we'll take some group shots. We can have some family or car photos up here with the backdrop. We can do a bunch of different things. We will do champions by class and the top 3 in each class, and then racers with their families. I'd like to start today with the kid carts. Could anybody that operated a kid cart come forward, please? The kid carts. Here we go. Yeah, come on. How you doing? Why don't we line up right here? You get in front of number 5. You get in front of here. Get in front. You're good. And why don't you come down this way, young one? Our kid cards. Now I want you all to look at me. Look right there. Look at the elk. Look at the elk in the back, up on the balcony. And thank you for not wearing hats. You guys can go back to your seats. Thank you. Our next one, the cadet class. And what a class it was. Finish, I don't want to get into that. I'd like to see Easton Holbert, Sealy Quinneville. Come forward, huh? You gotta do that, huh? 8th, Easton Holbert, if you're here. 7th, Sealy Quinneville. 6th, Ethan Waterman. 5th, Otto Neller. 4th, Evan Folsom. 3rd, Dylan Bell. 2nd, Kaylee Blewin. And finishing first in the cadet class, number 77, Brant Boutin. And if you all look up at the elk in the back of the room, thank you all. Our champions for the cadet class 2025. Thank you all for participating. Our next one, L206, Kids B. Finishing 4th, Sydney Porter. Finishing 3rd, Paisley Potter. Finishing 2nd, Lincoln Mann. And the King of the Ridge for the Kids B, L206, Ethan Waterman. And if you'd all again look up at the elk in the back of the room. Smile. I'm being told by her mother, smile. Thank you. Thank you, guys. And now a big class, big group, L206 juniors for 2025. We'll start off with Cooper Raper. Phoebe. Phoebe Scadora. 11, Evan Folsom. 10, Aubrey Potman. 9th, Grayson Murphy. 7th, Kaylee Dunster. 6th, Natasha Pankey. 5th, Ethan Jarvis Comey. 4th, Ryan Potter. 3rd, Keegan Nelson. 2nd, Fletcher Pratt. And the king of the L206 Juniors, Trayton Marshall. Once again, gander up at that elk in the back of the room. Smile if you could. Smile. Just grin. Thank you. Thank you, guys. We're looking at Shifters 2025. Shifters finishing 11th in the shifter group. Bentley Conlon. 10th, Owen Cheney. 9th, Brandon Emerson. 8th, Sarah Hebert. 7th, John Rabovchuk. 6th, Logan Bailey. 5th, Kevin Hebert. 4th, Andrew Achilles. 3rd, Chris Kuchar. 2nd, Bryson Boutin. And the King of the Ridge for the Shifters 2025 season, Garrett Lavoie. I'm still not sure how we have somebody with a track official shirt on getting an award. We'll discuss that. We'll discuss that on another day.
Participation award.
Okay. Well, looking at your score, you didn't do too well participating either. Our folks, the participants in the Shifters 2025 at Rocky Ridge.
Squeeze them in just a little bit.
I need you guys to cuddle up and look at the elk. Thank you. Thank you all for coming.
You know it. I got a photo real quick.
Senior Lights for 2025 at Rocky Ridge, finishing 8th. Braden Murphy. I'm not even talking. I'm not even going to mention 7th in this group. Jeff Glover. Finishing 6th, Calvin Noel. 5th, Chris Kuchar. Fourth, Garrett Lavoie. Third, Brandon Tessier. Second, Brett Pierce. And finishing first for senior lights, King of the Ridge, Caleb Jarvis Comey. You're all good. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Senior mediums, which I'm not even sure where the hell that came from. Senior medium, senior heavy, senior light. What happened with that whole thing?
It was probably after a couple of beverages.
Red cups. Finishing 11th in the senior mediums, 2025, James Huff Sr. 10th, April Murphy. 9th, Matt Romanowski. Finishing 8th, Nathan Royer. Finishing 7th, Phoebe Scadora. 6th, Aiden Morgan. 5th, Braden Murphy. Finishing 4th, driving car number 90, Cecil Royer. Finishing 3rd in car number 22, Cooper Raper. And this was a tough battle, a tough season-long battle between car 87X and car 16, with Brian Putney finishing 2nd in car 87X by about 7 points. And Eliza Redmond as Queen of the Ridge at Rocky Ridge Speedway. Tighten up a little bit, if we could, just tighten up. And look at the elk with a smile.
You good?
Thank you guys, thank you all. And again, this is the one that confused me all year long. We're heavy. Is that what it was? Good. Finishing in 12th, Roy Ingram. 11th, Bentley Conlon. 10th, Brad Griffin. 9th, Matt Romanowski. 8th, Zachary Fassett. 7th, Charles Moyer. Sixth, Tyson Blewett. Fifth, Joseph Bell. Fourth, Teddy Gilman. Third, Jim Paquette. And another tight battle at the end between car 27, driven by Corey Galander, and car 51, Brian Boutan. Corey Galander finishing second, and Brand Boutan, king of the ring, or Brian Boutan. It's that friggin' hair he's got going today. Hats off for the first picture if you could. Hats off. Thank you. And get tight. And there's some missing.
We're good.
Thank you guys very much. And then our L206 Kids A 2025 series, finishing ninth, Kaylee Dunster. Finishing eighth, Weston Frigo. Seventh, Evan Folsom. Sixth, Ethan Waterman. Finishing fifth, car number 7, Irish Marshall. Finishing fourth, Kelly Blewett. Finishing third, Brock Nelson. Finishing second, Brand Boutan with the fancy hair. And finishing first in the L206 Kids A, Queen of the Ridge, Aubrey Podman.
Aubrey's at a basketball. Well, she's coming back from a basketball game right now. She should be here in about 10 minutes.
Aubrey looks a little funny to me today. Oh no, you gotta put it on.
Could you guys tighten up? Tighten up here.
Aubrey, you're in the middle.
Hat off.
Did good, Pete. You can do it.
Our L206 kids. Thank you all for joining us. And could I get Brandon Emerson to come forward? Brandon Emerson.
Brandon has been busting my chops because he wants one of these jackets.
I have wet ones.
So he's gonna get one of his own today.
Stay quiet.
Take your hat off.
Is that your run deep blower jacket?
Yes. Good enough.
Oh, so could I get all the first place finishers to come up front right now? First place finishers come up front.
Like my wife.
First place finishers. Jackets. Could you tighten up?
We got one in the bathroom. Hang on.
They gave you 500 points for that. That was
Still missing one.
Fencing is I can understand.
definitely.
So you guys, if you could hold for 5 minutes following this picture, we'd like to get a second one where we will have the actual person here. So if we could get that.
Yep.
That's one. Second thing is anybody that would like to get a family photo or a picture with your kid in front of the backdrop, please step forward and do so. That more or less concludes our awards banquet, and I want to thank you all for an amazing 2025 season. Our racers, our families, volunteers, and sponsors. You are Rocky Ridge. We can't wait to see you back in 2026. Until then, keep the wheels turning, the friendships growing, safe travel, and have a good afternoon.